Haiti was the first international missions trip it's actually the only international missions trip that I've taken. It was when I was 14 years old. What struck me about Haiti, and again, this is 10 years ago, but what struck me about Haiti is that in the face of intense poverty, they're the most impoverished nation in the Western Hemisphere. In the face of intense poverty, the people there continue to have hope and joy and faith. And as an American who's been blessed, that just flies in my face as just this beautiful, beautiful thing. So that was what really hit me when I was in Haiti. And then over the course of time, it took a few years, but I decided based off of that experience that I wanted to study international affairs and specifically to help Haiti kind of pick itself up. Not that, I necessarily could do anything, but to work with the diaspora here in the United States to see what kind of impact the diaspora could have in Haiti. The houses are huts. They make them with anything that they can. Some of them are made of concrete. The big houses and the bigger buildings there, and for engineers, this will just astound you, are made of concrete and rebar. That's like as wide as my middle finger. So that's why the earthquake was so devastating, because there's no building codes. But for the people, it's really just shacks, corrugated tin roofs, sticks, concrete if they can get it. They'll save up money and build as much of a house as they can at a time while living somewhere else, and then save up some more money and build up another 2 feet of wall like that. I believe that some of them are reduced to eating mud at this point in some places. Malnutrition is a major, major issue among children. It's a huge problem.
Fundamentally, talk a little bit about the government and also talk about, it used to be a very wealthy country.
It was called the Jewel of the Caribbean by the French, which is astonishing when you think about, if you look at aerial photos today of the island of Hispaniola, you can see green, beautiful, luscious countryside on Santo Domingo, in the Dominican Republic, and then there's literally a line of green on one side and then brown on the other side. Haiti is the only nation that has become free with that freedom born out of a slave revolt. It was split for a time between the North and the South and then reunified. In the 80s, people know about Papa Doc and then his son Baby Doc, which was, he was a dictator. Duvalier was a dictator in Haiti who just decimated the country even more. It was a really bad time. And then Aristide came in. There's a lot of conflict about, is Aristide a good guy, is Aristide a bad guy? And then, of course, Préval after him. And I'm missing a lot of chunks in the middle, right. But it does have a history of dictatorships and of poor management amongst the leadership.
What are your thoughts just as far as what you would like to be able to do, what you imagine things are like? Right now we're hearing reports of, people are looting because they're hungry, mm-hmm. and there's no water, there's mm-hmm. not much there. What are your thoughts about that?
I think that that's understandable, and I hope that it stops, because they're certainly not helping themselves by doing that. Aid workers can't get into some place that's intensely more dangerous because of shooting and looting and things like that. And I hope that the logistics get worked out very quickly, because it's imperative that people are able to get food and water and feel a sense of security. I'm following a few people on Twitter out of Haiti, and that the sense is who's in charge, and so we need to get a sense of who's in charge and get that out to the population. I just think it's important to note that the Haitian people are really beautiful and strong-spirited people, and that they have the support of our church and our nation, and I think of the entire world, and that out of this devastation, I hope something beautiful can emerge.